Hey everybody, Mikey Dare Panzernator here with Minecraft Monday, our little weekly server update. And we're starting here up in, let me get that map out in this other hand. We're starting up here in Jmacville, I don't know what we're calling this, in James's city. And, just going to see what he's updated. He's made a lot of progress, mainly expanding the road using this like little patch grass, which I never knew like how easy it was to get it like this. But hey, so there we go. So he made like a little tunnel through the help him out a little bit there. Made a tunnel through the mountain just to kind of get around easier. I don't know. You could probably build some cool stuff in here, like some little shops off to the side. Um, just expanded the roads, for future expansion. Like lots of expansion being said here. So we got this, and he also built some more houses. Kind of has this little 5x5 or 6x6, like 5x5. Yeah, 5x5. I can count. It's 5x5 house down pat. And added an iron golem to keep the villagers from getting killed. So that's what we have in Jmacville. He also fixed the flagpole, made it where there was a block at the top so it doesn't look like there's just floating flags. And I don't know if I showed you this time, but he added some wooden planks to the dock to kind of make it more of like parking spaces. However, they're not the same color as the acacia wood, so I assume he's going to change that in the near future. As always, Fort McLeod, as strong and omnipotent as ever, with J-Mac's banner flying proudly. So, yep, we're just heading back. One thing I need to do is get a faster transportation system. Although, the boats do kind of haul. The boats are very fast. But definitely gonna put in like some kind of, oh, look, a bunny. Gonna put in, I'm so distracted, put in some sort of like minecart subway system that'll be faster in the future, but of course that is going to be a massive project, lots of digging, lots of resources. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So not a whole lot, not really anything done in terms of the pathway from Jmacville to the Touchdown Jesus Tower. However, there have been some improvements in other parts that I will show you. Definitely, I definitely said last episode that there might not be as much for Minecraft Monday because like finals and all that coming up. Actually, in terms of that, I've actually done a lot more because just from procrastination and not studying and last finals before graduating, I'm not exactly concerned with how I do in like my music elective class. So I've been playing Minecraft a lot more than usual, getting things done there. Lots of squids in the river. But yeah, definitely one of the things I want to do is to kind of improve northward. I've kind of focused my expansion on the south, the stadium and the city and all that, and things I will show you in a bit. But definitely, if we stop and look at the map, like definitely like this little grass area and all of that, we will I'll definitely look into building more stuff up here. I don't know if you have ideas for what to do up here. Let me know because I'm just kind of just doing whatever I do. I honestly build a lot better in the desert. I feel more comfortable building in the desert, and so that's what I do. I like my whole lapis wood, stone, brick, and lapis and sandstone, and I'm gonna repeat everything a couple times. Glowstone too, but yeah. So that's definitely something I enjoy doing. I like, that's kind of my building style. So yeah, we have here in the fort, I've added a lot more flags. They're mainly all European. Like we have Austria, Russia, UK. There's Poland down there. I think I have like Scotland and let's see. Yeah, I have Scotland. I think that's Latvia and Denmark. So a lot of the flags I could do with the colors and resources I had. One of the things I did do was I finished this gatehouse. So this one is up to, built up just about as much as the other ones. So that's good. Lou Holtz is trying to go inside the building. Well, we'll look inside the building whenever we get back. But also start on this gatehouse. So slowly but surely getting the lapis. Now here we have the roads that I've started building. So this one's gonna go down here. I'm planning on having like a little fishing hut and some docks and like a bridge over to this little island, maybe like a lighthouse up here, something along those lines. Actually can't get up here with the horse. There we go. So yeah, get like a lighthouse or some like fort looking thing up here. So definitely preparing for further expansion over here. But if we keep going on the road to the other direction, it'll take us to the village. So, you know, now there's an illuminated, straightforward path to the village. You know, kind of some sharp angles, but you can take them pretty well with your horse. And I do like this road design with the glowstone and all that. It looks good. So yeah, you can see you come here, come to the village, do all of that, and we're gonna stop off here for a second. Say hi to Jimmy to horse. Thomas, your horse misses you. You should get back on the server. But actually, I'm probably gonna be leaving soon, so there's none of that. So I don't know if I've come down here. This is where the nether portal is, obviously. I don't really use it that often. And then the mine, which I added a minecart system to my mining operation. So maybe I'll do a video on how I mine, how I strip mine. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of straightforward now, but you know, I've definitely tried to make it look more like your abandoned mine shafts. And like whenever I finish up with them, I block them off like this, if like, you know, everything's there. And with just the block at the top, like these, or some of them aren't blocked off, that means that there's access to there's diamonds down there. I should probably get those eventually. But that means there's access to an abandoned mine shaft. So adding this minecart system, that was actually here for last episode. I just didn't show it, and now I'm staring at a wall. This actually made things a lot easier to go mining and all that. And so, you know, definitely a thing. Okay, we're just gonna slowly get away. There's no mob griefing on, so he wouldn't kill anything, but still don't want to take my chances. So let's get back on the road. Let's do a little time set day so we can continue to show everything. And so you continue the road this way, and we can actually get to the southern end of the island. Now, there was this really big hill here, and I thought, you know, I can either go over it, obviously, leaving room to expand the road in this direction. But what I decided on, and it actually turned out pretty cool, is to do a tunnel. So do a tunnel. It looks, I mean, I think this looks pretty cool. It goes all the way through the mountain, and when you come out on the other side, you're in a pretty good spot. So here we are. We come out like this like little neat like valley area or whatever. The sandstone does clash a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it like that's gonna be like the standard road look using the sandstone. So I could switch it to other stuff, but I don't know. I just like it the way it is. So you know, so if you I'm kind of not navigating well right now. So okay, so you come out the tunnel and you go this way. You know, you gotta skirt around the pond a little bit. You know, it's not the safest pathway by any means, but you get to this area where you have Stephen and Jonathan's houses. So now it's really easy to get to their places, whereas before it was a little difficult. So there's Stephen's. This is like the tree farm apparently. And then Jonathan's house. So you can get to that pretty easily. You know, you just come back this way and you'll get to the tunnel. And then I'm showing off like the location of my tunnel. Like this is, hey, but it is a really good location. It actually, you know, it was before it was like hard, like the north and the south of the island were kind of disconnected. There was this giant hill that was hard to navigate. But now you come out and you go to the right, and you come out, you know, right at the stadium. So definitely gonna, you know, expand the road out this way, make it come down here, you know, probably build like a horse stable or something, and you get to Notre Dame Stadium. Wow, is that gravel that just spawned on top of a tree? Or did it just like fall? That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so yeah, that's the tunnel. That's the road progress I've made. I kind of stopped at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, you know what? You know, this was a lot of work, a lot of resources, digging up a lot of stone. So I'm surprised I got this done in a week. Just goes to show you how much I was playing Minecraft. But yeah, so now there's easier access around the island by land, not just by boat. So hopefully that'll make it easier to build stuff on the southern part of the island. And I'm just gonna cut across. Like, I know I could follow the roads, but you know, I'm a rebel. I'm a huge rebel. So that is what that is another thing that I've built since last time. So pretty stoked about that. That was a fun project that I'm obviously going to continue. Now comes the hard part of putting Lou Holtz back in his pin. And stay, buddy. Stay, buddy. Come on, Lou. There you go. Good old Union Jack. So, okay. Ooh, well, we gotta show you down the stairs, of course. I can actually just stay here. So, I added more chests and everything, added the chest, and I finished excavating all the way down. You can kind of see I've started to turn the corner, but I've really just stopped. You know, I've done what I wanted to in there. So that was what has gone down under the ground. Now if we go up to the offices and everything, we'll see the last major project I can remember working on. Granted, there's some things like the mine, I forgot to show you all that last week. There are some things I will probably have forgotten to show you. So you can kind of see the roads on the map. Some of them don't show up. I guess it's just the orientation and all of that, but there you go, that's the map. And up here, I've started working on the like apartment or whatever, so I added a window here. Don't know, I might put like a little dining room table here. This is meant to be like my apartment, or the, you know, the Grubner's apartment. And so we get in here to like the little master bedroom thing. You have your paintings, you have a chest, you have the beds, you have, I mean, I think, and you know, what's also cool is I kind of made like a little closet thing that's a massive storage room. You got, you know, good old Flag of der Kaiser, and it's, you know, got a pretty nice view. I need to show you that battleship turret. But yeah, you know, you got a cool view, you got your paintings and all of that. So this is, you know, part of the office, or the, you know, office apartment. It's gonna be really big because I'm the emperor, I am the Kaiser, I am the Grubner, I run the server, so there's that. So now I have to show you that battleship turret because, you know, I was thinking this is Fort Touchdown Jesus. There's your other flags. This is Fort Touchdown Jesus. You know, we need to protect everything. And so, yeah, I was thinking about making this a fishing hut, but thought it needed a little more firepower. So we have like the little barbette ring or whatever. This is going to go underground. I think I'm going to put like a little ammo chest there or whatever. We get up to the main level, as you can see, it's, you know, heavily fortified with a couple blocks of sandstone. It's not really heavily fortified at all, but, you know, made it look like that. And then we get inside the turret, and we have the guns, and, you know, little aiming ports or whatever, control rooms, and all of that. And then, you know, chests for ammo and I guess whatnot. And then you can get on top where we have the flag of Der Kaiser. So put a little battleship turret on this corner. I'm probably going to put one on that corner and that corner as well. The interior corner, I don't really know what I'm going to do there, since that's like on the inside. I don't really think I need a battleship turret there. But like the idea of these are like, you know, protecting the harbor and, you know, fortifications or whatever. And I don't know, I just wanted to experiment with a design for a battleship turret. Like, I think this kind of, you know, like a functional battleship turret, kind of obviously modeled it after like the Bismarck, whatever, the double guns, and kind of the boxy shape, because, you know, the German turrets had a boxier shape than like the other countries in World War II, other navies like the British or the Americans or Russians or Japanese or the French, you know, so it definitely had the best look. But I'm gonna go into let's go into creative mode so we can kind of fly around the turret. So yeah, so it looks, I think it looks pretty cool. Like whenever you're down here, it might go up a little, it might be a little too high, but at the same time, like I like how there's this whole feeling of, you know, it's just, you know, you're fighting around it and the turret's rotating above you, and like, I don't know, I could picture like a guy like up here with the bow and arrow shooting at like dudes with the Elytra, kind of like how battleship turrets would sometimes have, like, you know, a Bofors up here or whatever. So built the battleship turret. And of course you can see from the outside the apartments coming along. This is supposed to be like someone else's apartment or like a guest one or whatever. Kind of, yeah. So I need to work on that a little bit, but you know, the good old Panzer apartment, the Kaiser's quarters is coming along well. Um, let's just go inside the sugarcane farm. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so let's just go back over here. We'll end the episode up here, but let's go to survival. So yeah, so I finally built, started building the apartment. I need to fill these chests up with my stuff because I don't have that yet. I've just been living out of that guard tower, which, I feel like next week or, for next Minecraft Monday, which will probably be the last one, maybe the second to last one before I start moving home and maybe we have a couple weeks off or whatever. I'm going to move my stuff out of that apartment or out of that like little guard tower into this one. Oh, I just hit my elbow on my desk. So I can, back, but yeah, I'm going to move my stuff out of there so I can start building another battleship turret. Definitely going to work on the lower levels of this apartment, maybe another sugarcane farm. I don't really know. I don't know, necessarily think I need one. I just want another one for symmetry purposes. Maybe mapping out these other maps, even though they're like mostly all ocean and all of that. But yeah, so we're definitely making progress on Touchdown Jesus and the server as a whole. Again, I'm asking all my cousins and my friends that, play on the server if we'd love to have you, love to show off whatever you build. And for the rest of you, leave suggestions for what I should build, what you like, what you dislike. Hopefully you don't dislike too much. But yeah, that is it for this episode of Minecraft Monday. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you next week. Until then, this is Panzernator signing out. Later, y'all.